This is my first attempt at mukbang. Here, let's see. Oh, major double chin action. I made some seafood. Oh, dang. Okay, so, little known fact about me. I grew up in Maryland. Well, that's not a little known fact. Everybody knows that. Anyway, I grew up in Maryland. And that means I grew up eating blue crabs, like, all the time. But then I moved to Maine, also a famous crustacean state. We have the Maine lobster up here, which is very good. Much better than the Florida one. Much better than red lobster. I won't eat lobster outside of Maine. I made a little cheese sauce. It's good. But so anyway, every summer we'd pick crabs and it would be a great, good old time. It's like a way of life down there. And I moved to Maine and it's just not like that because lobster's expensive. Crabs are expensive. But lobsters are also more expensive, I think. So this kind of reminds me of my childhood. This cheese is good. My friend Callie works at the deli where I got this cheese. And she helped me pick it out. She's not a big seafood fan, so she kind of didn't know what cheese go good with seafood, and that's kind of a trick question because cheese don't really go good with seafood. But for some reason, crab and cheese is okay. And shrimp sometimes. Has to be the right. I mean, so, in my high school, they used to serve shrimp poppers and mac and cheese. And that fucking slapped. I was so hyped for that lunch all the time. So we have, I'll show you the sauce. This is a horseradish and something, some kind of horseradish and something cheese. Oh, I'm going to dip my corn in it. Smoked Gouda? That's Callie's favorite. And cheddar. That's good. That's real good. I used to be really, really nervous eating in front of people. Like, I don't know. I just was like, always thought people were staring at me. So I'm doing this as kind of like to get over that, maybe. Man, I should know better as a freaking person from Maryland that's been picking crabs her whole life. I don't have any, like, of those shell breaker things. I'm fucking up. I probably won't eat a whole lot. This is another thing that I'm also doing. Well, I'm trying to make money on the internet, let's be honest. But I recently suffered from an eating disorder. Well, okay, I recently recognized that I suffer from an eating disorder. I am anorexic and bulimic. And I binge and purge. And it never showed up like with an obvious sign. Like, I don't just like eat a whole bunch and then go throw up, you know. It's not like I'm like, okay, quickly, I gotta eat all this food so I can puke. No, that's not my mindset at all. What it really is, and how I know it's like a real disease, my body, if I go without eating, my body will be sick at the sight, smell, or thought of food. Like, my body literally is repulsed. Like, I feel like I'm going to be sick if I even look or see food sometimes. If I even look or see food, oh my god. Hey, seafood, huh? But no, it's like, if I go through a period of stress, usually that's what it is, or like have some traumatic event, I get depressed, and then I'm one of those non-eaters when I'm depressed. And then that, like, if that happens and I go for it too long, then like, I can't eat, and I don't want to eat. And then I get body image issues. You know, this last one started because I recently got out of a relationship. Well, before. It was my youngest daughter's dad. I was with him for 3 years. And I just realized, like, we weren't going to get married. We had no future together. My entire life changed. It was really hard dealing with. And a lot of the reason I left him was because it was just a miserable way of life. He also was like very, very, very fat shaming. And I had a freaking kid with him. So I had some baby weight left over. And he made me feel like shit about it all the time. He like literally told me I could lose 30 pounds one day. And I don't know. My mother fat shamed me as I was growing up too, and I was skinny. I've always been skinny. I think the most I've ever weighed was like 150 pounds. Not counting when I was pregnant. Actually, that might have been when I was pregnant. Like, I'm not fat. I've never been fat. I don't know. So, I stopped eating. And I started drinking. Because I was like, well, alcohol is yeast or whatever. It's bread water. It'll keep me alive. Like, messed up. It was pretty messed up. So, man. I should have known better getting crab legs. I was going to need them freaking things. Eventually, I had to go to the hospital because there was one day, I don't know if I was like really, really hungover or something, but like my whole freaking body was just in pain. So, I was prescribed like medication to get my stomach right, and that really helped. It got me eating again. My boyfriend, my wonderful boyfriend, took me on a lot of dates and shared his food with me and encouraged me to eat and told me I was beautiful every day. When my ex told me I was fat every day. So, this is a tribute to that, I guess. I hope this microphone's good. This is a new microphone. You probably can't even hear me. That's a good body. I should do a chicken wing video next. I made some good ones the other day. This corn is sus. That's what I'm going to make this video. I overcame my battle with anorexia, and you can too. Make mukbangs. I mean, what are they called? Make ASMR. Just say that. But when you take like a video or like a selfie. Oh, that's a good chunk of meat. That's the biggest chunk of meat I got out of these. I got Alaskan red crab. I went the cheap route. I'm never going to be a successful mukbanger if I don't ball out on some fucking crab. Like that one lady. Yo, it used to be my dream to like be a food challenge video person. I mean, like a food, like man versus food type deal. I couldn't do it. I have a hard time finishing up my plate because of the anorexia. Shitty. Man, but I remember having crab legs as a kid. I need a fork. Sorry about that. It's a plastic fork, so I don't know how good this is gonna do, but... Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. My sister used to be good at picking crab. I am not. Anymore. I'm like, yeah, I grew up in Maryland. I know how to do this. Failure. I'm never going to be a successful mukbanger. Mukbang. I like that better because I like bongs. Because I smoke a lot of weed. My mother, oh my god, maybe my mom's a mukbanger because she should do that really for a living because my mom eats the most disgusting way possible for every meal. I just rip that shit apart. But no, for real, my mom, and she licks her lips. Whoever likes that would, or whoever was, yeah, whoever likes this would probably like that. Watching my mom. I used to think it was disgusting as a kid. But that was only because my dad pointed it out when I was super freaking young. It's like, thanks, Dad. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at this. Ah, there we go. Aha. Our cheese is getting thick. I think I'm switching to butter. Ooh. But these are going in the cheese. Chicken sausage, tomato basil. I'm done with the corn. That corn is sus. It's been in my fridge for a while. The body. People used to say that you couldn't eat this part on crab legs, but they are wrong. That's where all the good shit is. I mean, you gotta pick them out of some holes, but it's tender. It's very seawatery in this part. These are, oh dang, maybe I should hold up the box. I will at the end. Or in the thumbnail. They're from Walmart. I know, I'm a baller on a budget though. Oh, this part is nice. Whoever sleeps on this, you're sleeping. You're snoring. You're taking a 12-hour nap. Which is really a sleep and a half. Literally. That is good, yo. Alaskan red crab. That's what I'm eating. Watch me have some diarrhea, though. Okay, so I cooked this in, like, Old Bay and chicken broth water and stuff. I think that helped also. Because it doesn't taste fishy. It tastes good. It tastes like good crab. It's not good crab, but it tastes like good crab. It's cheap Walmart crab. But I know a thing about crab. I know a thing or two about crab. I know you can't eat that mustard. You can on blue crabs, but I wouldn't chance it with this. Blue crabs are so fresh. Well, when they're in Maryland, they are. But it's pretty much poop. So, but it's only like vegetable poop. It's not, well, actually, that's a lie. Yeah, because they eat, like, they're bottom feeders. So they eat organisms. Live. Like, bugs and shit. They're cockroaches. Cockroaches of the sea. Get in that body. Y'all are sleeping on the body. There's a lot of meat in there. Look at that. There's meat up in this shit. Y'all don't know this. My mom. Yeah, see, my mom's gotta be a mukbanger. Or do ASMR or something. She knows about the body. She used to gross me out as a kid doing this. Maybe I have some weird fear of, like, messy food eating. Now I'm doing it on camera on the internet. Because, or maybe I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of how messy I eat. That's what it really is. Because I literally, like, I tell my boyfriend, don't even look at me when I'm eating. Don't even try to talk to me. Like, we have such awkward meals. I can't just, like, eat in front of people. Like, I have weird things with food, though, let me tell you. I mean, that's why this is, like, a big thing I'm doing. Or to put me eating on the internet. I'm not even showing my full face. Yeah, because yeah, I just had weird food issues. Like my mom was an alcoholic. Well, my parents both were. Recovering now. Very proud of them. Anyway, my parents got divorced when I was like 12. And my mom like went out to the bar all the time. So it was just like me and my brother. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so she'd never buy groceries and shit. And that's probably where the weird anorexia stuff comes from. She'd never buy groceries. But so I used to like go to my neighbor's house just to eat. And so yeah, I just have weird things about food. Because I used to get yelled at. Alright. I kind of fucked up that body. But this one. There's some meat in there. I don't know how much more of this I can eat. So, anyway, so because of these food issues that I had as a kid, in my formative years, I think, well, I'm not like a professional psychologist or nothing, but I feel like it's the reason I can never finish anything. Like, if I do, I'm hungry. I never finish a meal, ever. I go out to eat and people get pissed. Like, and people have given me so much shit about it over the years. And it's like, I don't know. My body just stops. And then if I eat too much, I feel sick. I mean, everybody does. I used to enjoy that. There are times in my life where I enjoy binge eating. Well, yeah, I binge and purge. Sometimes I'm really, really hungry because I've been starving myself for days. And it's not even a conscious thing. That's how I know it's a disorder. It's just how my body reacts to stress. I think. It's always when I'm stressed. But, well, who isn't always stressed, though? I have more than this. I'm about to dig in. I want some more claws. But anyway, so my friend Kat and her mom said the nicest thing to me. She goes, I was complaining about, or I was like saying that I was worried about eating too big of a slice of cake. These good potatoes. Oh, they deserve to go in some cheese. And butter. Mmm. So anyway, they were like, you don't ever have to finish what's on your plate. And that was like so totally a game changer. I was like, you're saying this to me? Everybody else in my life. Every other person I've ever met. I've never heard that from a person before. It's always, you're not going to finish that? You can finish that. These are really good in butter, by the way. Well, and society too doesn't help. I need Fuck my life. No paper towels till the end then. Savage. Oh. But I am just now full. Oh, I shouldn't have fucked with those potatoes. Oh, my boyfriend's messaging me. Well, I guess I'll end the video. I need to wipe my mouth.